Okay, I think we're live. You guys let me know if it looks like it's live for you. Colin, if you can hear me okay. How do things look? Just want to make sure. Let me know if I can hear myself. So actually, I do know that it's working. And my settings absolutely worked for the stream, so it was successful. So in case you were wondering, we had a little bit of some technical difficulties because I realized... Okay, let's see if that fixed it. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Let me know if you guys can hear me. Okay, I can hear myself, so I think we're good. Okay. Hopefully we don't have any more issues. As I was so, we'll see. Click on to the link of the stream. Actually see if it loads. Okay, the options are there to go up to the quality we want. Okay, well, it seems to be kind of working. Let's see if the audio's working again. Are there to go up to the quality we want. Yep, okay, I can hear myself echoing. Alright, let me know if you guys are there in chat. And quickly before, hopefully the stream doesn't crash again, but let me try and explain. I tried to up the quality of the stream because I realized that despite all the settings in OBS, that the output was only coming across as like 720, so the entire background looked blurry, the game footage looked blurry, the chat was blurry, pretty much everything was blurry. So the fact that so many people have been actually participating and watching these streams, thank you. That's all I'm gonna say, because my gosh, it was frustrating to watch some of the footage back and see how blurry it was. So I tried to update this OBS settings to look better for you guys, and apparently my computer was just having a seizure trying to figure out why the graphics card wasn't outputting it correctly, and OBS wanted to crash 4 times. But so far, I think this is the optimal setting. I think we're good. Had to just adjust the bit rate and had to adjust the specific source that the card was pulling from, and yeah, but I think we're good. So anyways, welcome back. We are continuing our hunt for Shiny Mew in Pokemon Emerald. This is number 7, and we're at 1,300 encounters that we left off of. Today has been a good day. We had the community day in Pokemon Go for Shiny Bonsweet. Managed to get Shiny Bonsweet, the middle evolution, Serene, and then the final evolution, what's it called?
No, not Serene. Serena is the final
Serena
evolution.
and Steenie?
Yeah,
This is the middle one. I always forget that whole line, but it's a beautiful shiny line. Managed to get all 3, and then some. I think I ended with 9 today, and Danny, you ended up with how many?
10.
10. And Danny got a Shundo, which, if you guys don't know, in Pokemon Go is basically like 100% perfect shiny Pokemon. So, very cool. Yeah, it was fun, but I'm ready to get hunting for Mew today, because I have been looking forward to this. So let's go ahead and get our counter pulled up. Let's see, properties, pull that over here. And then I'm actually really glad I didn't ping the Discord because we weren't technically really live, but we are now. So let's go ahead and send that off in the Discord so that everybody sees that. Luck not on my side today. I'm sorry, Colin. That's unfortunate.
Oh yeah, Colin said he only got 1.
Yep. Hopefully you do get another one. Let's see, what time is it there? You guys are 4 hours behind.
So it would be
3:49. You got some time. You got some time for sure. Definitely, I think for us, we started kind of popping off during like the last hour. Mm-hmm. We only really had like 1 or 2 each in the first hour and a half.
Well, but both of us got our first one in the first few minutes.
We did, so at least we got lucky.
For a while.
Right. 4:49. Oh, never mind. So not 4 hour difference, 3 hours.
10 minutes.
Yeah, you got 10 minutes.
Get 2 more in 10 minutes. You got it.
2 more in 10 minutes.
That's
you got this. Yep, 100%. All right, without further ado, let's get started. Okay. And I'm not going to ask you right this second to do it, because I know you're obviously in the middle of looking for a shiny. But I am curious later, if you get a chance to call in, you should do the number roll for today and see what fate has for us today. I'm curious if it's going to be a good number or a bad one. But yeah, I am very glad we were able to get the actual stream stuff updated. The quality looks much better. I'm in the server VC, by the way. I sent a couple messages. Oh, hello. I don't think I got notified because Discord is in streamer mode, so it doesn't actually notify me. So, Mr. Caleb is in VC.
Oh, I didn't realize that was Caleb.
Yeah.
Hi, Caleb.
All right, 1 second, Caleb.
I should join it. So
Hello.
Hi.
How's it going?
I should join it so I can hear him.
Okay.
I should join it.
Say
Hello.
something.
Hi.
How's it going?
Yeah, I'm
I
saying
should
something.
join it so I can hear him.
I heard a door.
Yeah, I'm watching it back on the stream to make sure that there's not like a silly echo,
Okay.
but hopefully we're good. I haven't tested using Discord with the new settings, and remember how like before it used to like echo because it would pick up my voice in Discord and in OBS.
I don't ever remember hearing that. I don't know when that happened. but,
Maybe it was
I
just
mean,
it was maybe on my end, like because maybe it was monitoring it. That could be partly
Maybe.
what was happening, but regardless, I don't want that. So just wanted to
Right.
double check.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah. So how you guys said you ended up with how many Bon Sweet today?
4.
Nice.
Yeah, I kind of stopped looking. I didn't want to walk today because I have to walk all the time. So I'm
Nope,
like, no,
I don't blame you.
not today.
You said it was pretty hot there today?
Yeah, like low 90s, I think.
Oof.
I don't know if it got that hot, but it's somewhere in there. It's been about there and humid the past couple days.
Yikes.
Supposed to storm tonight though, so it might cool down. We'll see.
Nice. That's good. We were 75 today, and it was like partly cloudy, but it actually ended up being mostly sunny, so it was actually pretty nice.
Jealous.
Yeah.
They would have actually gone maybe a little bit walking, but you know.
Yeah. We usually for the community day there's like this like park, it's like in a cemetery, and they have like this whole like drive around area, and it just has Pokestops throughout the whole thing.
Nice.
So ironically it's very lively. And there was quite a bit of people there for like the last few community days, and today we were pulled over just like going through some of them to see if any were shiny. This car like comes right in front of us to the point where like they literally like cut right in front of us and parked, and I'm thinking to myself, I was literally about to like say something to Danny like, wow, I can't believe they cut that so close. And then this person hangs their body out the window, starts pointing like, you guys want to join this raid? And it was for a Mega Gyarados, and we're like, oh, sure. So, like, ended up being 6 of us, and
Nice.
it's in going live. The top. Yeah, so we ended up doing that. Danny got her first Gyarados in Pokemon Go, and it was a good time.
Nice. Pretty good. The first Gyarados I got was getting Magikarp to 400 candies.
Nice. Yeah, that's how I got my first one.
Nice.
Question, Caleb. Do you have mod privileges in my Discord server, right? I think I set you as one.
Most likely.
Can you do me a favor if you have a second? Can you check the Going Live channel? Because I post there, obviously, every time I'm going live, and Danny just pulled it up on her end to see what she can, like, see, and I don't see anything there from her perspective.
Maybe. Oh, okay.
It says it's a
let's see.
permission issue. I just want to make sure that that's not the fact for everybody, because the whole point of that is to, like, you know, say, hey.
Select something to get notified.
I don't think so. It should have the same, like, properties or permissions as just the general chat.
Check now.
Not
Check
only
now.
that,
The
but-
Try
Fallen
checking
did not
now.
have.
He just
The
updated.
Fallen
I'm
did
trying
not
to
have.
join the VC. Is the reason I'm on.
Oh, we can move over to that one. Yeah, we can move over to some VC.
Oh.
What VC dish?
Which VC do you want to join there?
We're in.
We're in a different one. We're not on that.
We're in a different server.
So,
yeah.
which
We
one do
can
you
we
wanna
can join the main server though.
Okay, we'll join there.
No, you don't need to.
Nope, we're gonna join right now.
Yeah, I fixed it. It was the Fallen didn't like had the middle option. It wasn't denied, but it wasn't allowed. So I don't know what that meant. But
Okay.
the other roles were fine.
Okay.
So I fixed that one. They should be good now.
Okay, perfect. I appreciate it because I was curious. I was like, why isn't that working? Let's just go into. Can you guys join the subscribers VC? Is that one of the ones you're allowed to join? Yep, okay,
That
perfect.
works.
It looks like that works. Wonderful. Okay. And then you're muted in there?
Yep.
Perfect. Okay, let's get to hunting.
Alright.
Going live works perfectly for me in Discord. Oh, thank you, Josh. I appreciate
Oh,
that.
no,
So,
mine's just-
it was just a you thing? Oh, because I think you have a custom permission. You're Mrs. Fallen, so maybe that's why.
So because I'm your fiance, I don't get to see going live.
Well,
Sad.
you should be Mrs. Fallen and part of the Fallen. So maybe that's what's going on. I don't know. I'll have to figure that out. Nice.
I'm sure that sounds awful. on
I'm
stream.
sure, yeah. We only dropped 2 viewers. Just kidding.
Mm-hmm.
The only 2 that we have.
Yep. I'm even closing out of the tab. I'm gone. Bye, guys.
Nice.
Okay, so how are you doing today, Josh? Hopefully you had a good Sunday, and thank you again for letting us know that that does work for you. Okay. If you guys are just joining the stream, we are Shiny Hunting Mew and Pokemon Emerald. We're at 1306 currently, about to be 1307. All right. We've had a few regulars who've been hopping in on this chat lately, last couple days, but I'm not sure what time it is in their country right now, so I don't know if we're gonna see the last few regulars we've had. But we'll have to see what happens. Doing great, thanks. Sending you a ton of shiny luck. Thank you, Josh. I appreciate it. Definitely need the shiny luck for sure. Got those old school full odds. It's gonna feel so good to get this though.
3247.
No. Oh, you know what? Actually, we haven't asked Caleb yet. What do you think I'm gonna get it on? What's your guess?
Let's see. Did I say anything before about
I don't remember.
I don't know what it would have been in. Anyway. Let's search for it. I don't know. It's like
I mean, that's fair.
it was 47.92.
47.92.
This is even worse.
Yeah, right. I mean, hey, I had over 10,500 resets for Tepic and never got it, so you know.
That's
You never know with full odds.
You're right.
But
I was
have-
watching this streamer the other day. I think I mentioned it in one of the past streams. They were doing hordes in Oraz, and they were at 19,000 resets.
Yeah,
And
it's
it
kinda wild.
wasn't even for like a legendary. It was just a common Pokemon. I'm like, at that point, I think I would have started like doing the Masuda method or something. Like, I would have gone to a
19,000?
different game. I would have done something.
Oh my god.
Did they phase a bunch?
Do what?
Did they phase a bunch? Get like a different shiny that wasn't what they wanted?
I didn't see anything like on their overlay because on the other part of their overlay, it'll say like what they found in the interim. But like they didn't have anything like that. They simply just said that they've still just been trying to get one, period. And I was like, how do you not get a single shiny in a horde? There's how many Pokemon in a horde?
5.
5 per 19,000? Oh my god.
So that's, yeah.
That
Terrible.
was ridiculous.
Absolutely terrible. So, I definitely
That's
feel bad.
almost 100,000 encounters.
Yeah. Absolutely insane. I saw somebody else who was doing like a full odd shiny hunt in, I think it was like Ruby or Sapphire, and they were in the Safari Zone. and they were explaining how like they were so excited to get their shiny finally. And I remember just thinking like, why would you want to put yourself through that? Because in the Safari Zone, they have a chance of running away, and I would not want to spend several thousand encounters for something to potentially just run away.
Yeah, Safari Week is a big thing in the shiny hunting community.
Right, yeah, I think they were literally actually talking about that, and no, I'm sorry. As much as I like shiny hunting, I don't think I will do that.
You like yourself more.
I like myself more, exactly. I value my time, and I like actually getting shinies. Not seeing one and then losing it, because that's too hard.
You wouldn't get out of bed for like a week.
Probably not. It's like that clip, like when they ask you how you're doing, you have to just tell everybody you're fine.
Exactly.
Not fine.
What number was the last time you messed up the pattern?
Oh gosh, I don't even know. I've gotten pretty consistent at it. I think in the last stream, in like 2.5 hours, I messed it up maybe 3 or 4 times total. And I was like looking, and apparently there's another pattern that a lot of people do that's kind of similar to what I'm doing, but it's like a 90-degree like L almost, instead of like a staircase shape. So I don't know. I might look into trying that one, but I'm so familiar with this one now, I don't see why I should change at this point. But yeah, if you guys are just joining the stream, welcome. We are Shiny Hunting Mew and Pokemon Emerald, as the title says. We just are at 13-19 right now encounters, and hope you guys are having a good day.
The only full odds hunt I've ever actually tried is genuinely Tepig. None of the rest, nothing else ever.
Right. And did you actually end up getting Tepig?
I have 2 random ones in that I found in Scarlet that I hunted for, but
gotcha.
I stopped doing it because it was. I mean, granted, both of my 3DS has a broken shoulder button, so it's harder to reset it, and then my other DS dies pretty quick because it's kind of old. So it's like then I have to plug it in, and I have to be turned away from my computer to use it. Whatever. So haven't really done much of it. We'll see. I don't know how good the battery is in it right now, but I can try it because so like I can play. I can record with it.
Yeah.
Grab my black or my white. And go for TP.
Yeah, that'd be crazy. If you end up getting Tepig while I'm trying to go for Mew, that would be so funny.
Or just like as soon as I booted up the first Tepig.
First try. That would be amazing.
Hit the right RNG frame.
There's this other streamer I've been watching like last week or so, and he's resetting for a shiny Chimchar in BDSP. And he's at like, I think...
Briefcase sim.
Yeah, last time I saw it today, he was at like 16 or so. He's found 2 shiny Starlies already, though.
Yeah.
So, I feel bad, though. Hopefully he doesn't find a 3rd shiny Starly, because that would suck. Cause,
it's crazy.
Yeah, in that game, basically when you get your starter, it throws you into a battle, and there's a chance of the wild Pokemon being shiny. You can't catch it, because it's like a forced battle you have to do. So, like, the fact that he's gotten 2 of those already, and not the actual, like, starter he's hunting for, is like, oh my gosh.
Yes.
I feel bad. And the thing is, I guess he's like gonna be doing an entire shiny Nuzlocke of the game, so you know you can't really progress obviously till you get your starter.
Exactly.
So, oh my gosh.
I don't understand what Nuzlocke and Cage Lock mean.
Okay, so basically, a Nuzlocke is if you were to play through a Pokemon game, and you have 1 Pokemon encounter per route. and then you name that Pokemon and nickname that Pokemon. And then if that Pokemon dies, you cannot use that Pokemon any longer. You have to put it into your PC. So it's off limits. It's like it doesn't exist anymore.
So you ever played Fire Emblem?
Have you ever played Fire Emblem?
No.
No.
Okay, well, it's basically like classic Fire Emblem.
Yes, that's a good example.
That's where the idea came from.
Right. Now, there are a few spin-off options that Nuzlocke also can have. Like, there's people who do, like, hardcore Nuzlocke, which is, like, where you can't use, like, items to heal while in battle and stuff, which, that's intense. And then there's ones, like, where, like, you can't use... What was it? Like, I forget what the other one is. There's, like, a spin-off of another version of a Nuzlocke as well.
Why is it called that?
There's
it's from
like
an old webcomic.
An old webcomic, yeah. It has like an old origin to the name.
I don't remember if it was the creator or if it was the main character's name in the thing, but one of them was named Locke, and then the character also had a Nuzleaf, and that was the initial time that like anyone ever, the comic was about this being a Nuzlocke in the sense that this was the challenge for the creator or the character or whatever, either way, maybe they were the same person, of it being the Nuzlocke. And that's really when the internet was first introduced to the idea of it. But even though there's probably people that done it before, because it's a lot like Fire Emblem games where you have if you play in the classic mode and your character falls in battle, they're dead, and they actually are dead, and they cannot be used anymore.
Right.
And so yeah, that's when the whole idea of Nuzlocke came around. But then people just come up with a bunch of different things to add on to it to make it more difficult or make it more interesting.
Right. Yep. And so, like, basically, your Nuzlocke's going to be, like, kind of your main one, right? And then there's, like... Oh, I remember what the variation was I was going to say. Like, a single type of Pokemon. Where, like, you can only use one whole type of... your team can only be one type of Pokemon. Which those are kind of interesting to me. I've never... A monotype, isn't that what it's called?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Monologue or monotype.
Never done one of those before.
That sounds...
Yeah.
And then again, like, there's a Shiny Nuzlocke, which is basically you have to constantly Shiny Hunt for every encounter on each one of those routes that you get, and you can't progress until you get one of those Pokemon to be shiny. And then, for example, like what me and Caleb have done, is a Soul Link. So basically, it's the same thing as those Nuzlocke rules, but you're playing with a second person and progressing through the game at the exact same time together, and each of your party members, like 6 on each side, are paired together. And so, if one of them dies, then the other one dies at the same time.
Okay.
So, they're linked, and so that's why it's a soul link.
It doesn't... So, does what links them... I'm saying this in a really bad way. Blah, blah, blah. Is it, like, the timing that you catch them that links them? So, like, your first one is his first one? And
yes.
Their encounter location.
Right.
Okay.
So, like, for example, his starter and my starter are linked. Then our first encounter is linked, and then so on and so forth. Yep. And then, the one that we did most recently, oh, I messed this one up, is the Cage Lock, which is basically, instead of it being cooperative like a Soul Link, where we're working together, we're basically working against each other in a sense, where we have to battle after, in this case, what we did was after every Team Starbase and after every gym. And then we did it like... We started off initially as like single battles, but we switched to double battles, which I was glad we did. We had fun doing that.
Yes.
And then the winner got to kill one of the 2 Pokemon that came to that match. And then subsequently also got... Yes, and then also got perks to like be able to like use TMs, have a hold item, evolution help, Terra type change, stuff like that, which was really fun.
Yes.
So, there's a lot of different variations of Pokemon challenges that you can do. And it makes it a lot of fun. Alright, we just hit 1330.
Indeed.
Right. Also,
people viewing this in the future that want to watch the Nuzlocke, that is the Nuzlocke, the playlist.
yes.
Oh, nice.
Highly recommend it.
The Cage Lock, yeah.
Yes.
I may not Let's see. It's not popping up in the chat, so I think you may have links banned even for me. Actually, I might not be mod. You might not have modded me here.
Really?
Yeah, you might have to mod me. Because you didn't really ever stream on YouTube.
Right. How does one do that?
Click on the 3 dots, maybe? I don't know.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. I can put you in timeout or add you as a moderator. I think I'll add you as a moderator.
Yeah, right?
Managing moderator. Can manage blocked words. Yep.
That's like an admin.
Yeah, let's do that. You could be an admin. There we go.
Okay.
Wonderful. There we go. Now the link's there. So if any of you
work.
guys want to check out the Cage Lock series, highly recommend. It was a great time. And then let me close that because I don't need that. And pull that back up and pull that back up. There we go. And then let's get back to our shiny hunt. All right, 1332.
I knew as soon as I didn't like short link my link that it's like, oh wait, it's not gonna pop up because
Right.
I'm not supposed to share links.
Yep.
Yep, because it makes sense. Like you don't want people clicking on random shit.
True. Very true.
Or do you?
No, we don't.
Yeah, right.
We
You definitely don't. Especially with all the random crypto hacks that keep happening.
Mm-hmm.
And then people post shit about the crypto, whatnot.
Okay. So I was going to also say, chat, as an update for the Shiny Living decks, we are at 211 as of today. I think yesterday in the stream I misspoke. It wasn't 210 yesterday, it was 208, so it's 211 today. I ended up getting Shiny Doublade last night in a Dynamax adventure, and then we got the 3 today from the Bond Suite line. So 211, which brings us up to 19.7 complete. So we're getting there.
Indeed. Slowly but surely.
Slowly but surely. Yeah, I was telling chat in the last couple streams, Caleb. Basically, my goal is to try and hit 300 by the end of the year, which I think is pretty reasonable at this point. And
Yeah,
then,
especially especially if you hunt in Scarlet and Violet.
Oh, right, exactly. Yeah.
Is music playing? I
Just the game music.
Oh, you should probably put on something else in the background too.
Probably. I wasn't
We'll get it
completely up to date on like what the policies are for YouTube as what you can have. I'm guessing copyright free would probably be acceptable.
I mean, yeah, you could probably also just listen to like Glitch City or something too.
Yeah.
Again, I know because my channel isn't either. Your channel's not monetized, so it's not really a big deal either way.
Right.
Because a claim isn't gonna stifle it.
Right.
Everything else, but I mean, you just don't play copyrighted shit, obviously.
Yeah. Like, yeah, let me put on my Spotify playlist. All my favorite stuff. But
Yep, all my favorite stuff would get me claimed, but it wouldn't get my videos suppressed at least, which is nice.
that's good.
Yeah. You can also listen to Good Kid. I don't know if you ever listened to any of the songs of them I sent you, because they
I did listen to some of those ones.
because their music is like not necessarily copyright free, but it's you can use it on YouTube
Oh,
without issues,
well, good
without
to know.
content claims.
Good to know.
Dan will be ready in 10 minutes.
10 minutes. Nice.
Oh well, I haven't been keeping track of how many resets I've done for Tepig here.
Oh. I'll have to keep a rough estimate.
Yeah, I can't even do that. I have no idea. I've just been spamming A. Because luckily, you can just... In this game, tap egg is directly in the center, and that's where it starts you, so...
True.
You can just spam until you get to the battle. You don't even have to pay attention that much.
Right. Well, hopefully you do get shiny Typic. That would be cool.
Yeah, it's not like I need it, but you know, why not?
Right. Just for the fact that you sought out to get it, to actually get it finally, would be cool.
Yes. And it's on my old DS.
Right.
My old DSi. Because first I had Pokemon Black, and then I got the special edition Pokemon White one for Christmas at some point. Because I don't know what I did with Black, or if I just wanted another one. Anyway,
Gotcha.
so I have the white DSi with the Zekrom and Reshiram on the...
Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember thinking that was so cool the first time I saw it.
It is. It's still
really
really cool.
is.
And then it didn't work because the Wi-Fi card expired, and then I fixed it. I bought a new Wi-Fi card and installed it into my DS.
I have a newfound respect for that after taking apart my whole DS and doing the reshell and everything.
Yes.
Having to put a new screen in and everything as well. Oh my gosh. Such a process. It was fun though. What was it, like 2-3 day project on and off again? Yeah.
Fun is
The only
not the word
problem
I
is-
would use because you were very frustrated.
Oh, I was frustrated. I really was, but I had a fun time. It's like, you know when you get like so involved in a project that you're working on where you get like frustrated that you're in focused on it?
Mm-hmm.
And then it starts all coming together finally and you're just like, okay, finally, this is working.
They're both together on this cat bed.
Nice.
He's literally laying on top of her. That is the cutest thing I've ever seen.
The fact that they're both in here, because we're both in here too, is funny.
Yes, that's them big cats.
That is. Them be cats.
Surprised little shithead's not in here with me right now. But
Who's shithead?
That's a good
Rio.
question. Which one? Rio? Yeah. Rio is basically like Raven's doppelganger, essentially.
Yes, I remember you showing me when you were there. Don't you have many
oh, that's
pets,
that's
Caleb?
Zen. That's Zen.
Oh,
Sorry, Zen.
Zen is the
My
doppelganger,
mistake. Yeah.
No, Rio's the little boy.
Right,
He's
right.
He's the little one who'll come down here and start shouting at me.
Yes.
Yeah, that's Ryuk.
That's basically how Ryuk is, where he just starts shouting,
You
yes.
should have heard him yelling at dinner time. It was so funny.
I was messing around with him, and I'm like, are you hungry? And he's like, yeah! And then I'm just like, I said, okay, you have two choices. Do you want to eat now, or do you want to double it and give it to the next cat? And he just stared at me, and then I was like, now? And then he literally just screamed, now. And I'm like, okay.
Now!
Yeah. So, it was funny.
Very silly.
Oh, he kicked
No.
Raven out of her spot.
Wow. That was
Here,
rude.
I'll give you a blinky. Here, Raven.
Yep, we have 10, and then we have a boarder, Gus, who's been here for a while.
Yep.
Yep. 6 cats, 4 dogs. Technically 5 dogs right now, but... all the dogs got a bath today.
Nice.
Gus, you silly boy. Oh, I'm gonna go check the Val shop. Go
Oh,
see
yeah.
what is updated. Come on, Overdrive. Come on, Overdrive.
Which specific one is it that you want the overdrive for? Is it the Vandal?
Yes.
Nice.
I don't even think they have a Phantom. I think it's just probably 4 guns. Most things are 4 guns, and then they make random ones that get a 2nd edition.
Gotcha.
But I want it because there's a variant of it that fits Clove's color scheme so perfectly, and the little K on it almost looks like a butterfly. So it's
Oh,
just kind of
cool. Very cool.
just kind of a perfect combination. It's like I want. Give me.
Yep.
Give me.
Yep.
everyone, I didn't want it for a while, and then I randomly picked up someone's on the ground. And I'm like, Spare, what is this skin? He's like, overdrive. Like, okay, I need this. It's a fifth clove. Oh man, bullshit. More bullshit. And I'm sad because I didn't check most of this week because I'm so freaking busy.
Right.
I don't know if I missed it. Probably not, but you know. Also, I want a new Vandal skins because I do not like the Phantom, and I spent money on the Mist Bloom, and I'm a bit sad about it because I really don't like the Phantom.
Oh.
And it's a great Phantom. It sounds
really
good
is.
and whatever it is, but I just fucking suck with it.
Well, you'll have to let me use that when we play next, because I would love to try it.
Today, you play with me today. I want to play today because I got sleep for the first time in a week, and I have to go to bed at the normal earlier time because I have to go to work tomorrow. But we play.
Did Spare say anything today about wanting to play today? I know he's at the cottage right now.
Yeah, he's not gonna play until tomorrow.
Okay.
At the very least, because
I should play
he's
with
not
Danny while
home.
you two are
He's
playing.
being in
She
bed.
wanted to do something.
Yeah, that could work.
That could work.
That definitely could work.
Because otherwise, if there are too many people with me, it's overstimulation, and I cannot take too much talking.
Especially
It makes
us
me really
two
upset.
together.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
You three, and Jadder too.
Yeah, he
with you
becomes
too.
a chatty Cathy with us as
He
well.
does.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm the
And I
opposite.
can promise you, in our home, neither of us shut the hell up ever.
Nope.
So.
Yep. That sounds about right. Yep. Unfortunately, that's how it is here at my house all the time.
Yep.
Everybody uses too many words to say things and to do things. It's just like, my guys, you don't need. Nobody needs to talk that much. Just chill out. Anyway.
You would hate being here with the noises that I make all the time. I'm just saying. Can you attest?
Yeah. Probably.
Well, I do want him to visit at some point.
Okay,
so
yeah,
maybe
sure.
we don't. Maybe we don't like.
Maybe I'll be very
Yeah.
mindful of me being obnoxious
Yeah.
if he ever comes here.
Yep.
We need to get a place for him to sleep first.
Yep.
Yeah. Right.
Oh, I guess we have a couch now.
We do, dude. We have the couch since the beginning of the year. It is very comfortable. I've slept on it quite a bunch since my injury.
The day that you got home from the hospital from first getting hurt, you slept on that.
I crashed. I spent like a good 14 hours sleeping on that couch. It was so nice. It's a good couch.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, that's
goodness.
there's a Phantom skin in this game that actually they made a Vandal skin, or not Vandal, they made an AK skin. Someone made an AK skin in Counter-Strike that is in the newest case that it looks like it's like the porcelain antique one.
Oh, okay.
They call it Artisan here. I've never seen this one before. I just saw it.
Very cool.
It's actually very clean. I'm not gonna lie, the purple is very nice.
Heck yeah. Whoops. So yeah, I had a few technical difficulties with OBS at the beginning of the stream. Because I was watching back some of the past streams that I did, and I realized that whatever settings I had for OBS, it was only putting it out at a max of 720. Which was like, I went to all this trouble to make this overlay, and it's literally 4K quality. Like, it doesn't do it justice at 720. And then I was like, wait, I need to update all the output stuff. And so I messed around with that, and then when I tried to stream, it was just like, no, and it crashed like 4 times.
Nice.
So, it seems to have figured out what it needed to do to fix itself. I don't know if you have it pulled up on your end, but I was actually going to ask you if it looks like it's running pretty smooth.
Yeah.
I imagine it should be.
Mm-hmm. Doo-doo. Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I mean, in my shop actually is one of Spare's favorite phantoms.
Oh, which one is that?
I think it is Sovereign.
Oh, Sovereign. Yeah, Sovereign's nice.
He likes the gold and white.
Yeah.
Anyway, it's not my cup of tea. I don't really care. Especially because I just bought a phantom.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think for today's purposes, I think I'm gonna just go to 14, and then I'll call it for today. I'll probably do more the rest of this week, like I have been. But this was like kind of a short notice announcement one, and again, like a lot of the regulars and stuff, it's like a different time zone for them right now too. So I'll probably just stick to what I've been doing the last few days.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah. So we'll get to 14, and then we can go from there. I'm pretty sure that might work out well with when this food is about to be done, and then we can play some Bell.
Hey.
I can make room. That's nice to have a pull-out drawer for the keyboard. This smells really good. I'm very excited.
Anyway, yeah, I had a big lunch, so I didn't want to eat dinner, but I'm like, I have to cook for tomorrow, and so one of the meals that I picked was they call it skip the bun. It's a cheeseburger salad, basically. Which is like very interesting. And I'm like, you know what? I can make that. It's a salad. I can make it for one serving. It'll be okay.
Nice.
So that's what would be my lunch.
Nice. We last week at the baby shower we were at, they had a taco salad, which basically was like pretty much everything of a taco in the salad, and we really enjoyed it. And we ended up making it the other day at home, and it was so good.
Nice.
It made me think of that. Tonight we are having, what is it called?
It doesn't have a name. It's a creation of mine.
Gotcha.
It's prosciutto, Asiago, and spinach stuffed chicken. That's what it is.
With roasted potatoes inside, and it looks and smells amazing.
It's one of my fan favorites.
Heck yeah.
One problem I have is, I don't want to mention it because it's happened like 3 times, is like randomly after soft resets, sometimes it just won't boot.
Oh, that's weird.
I don't know why it doesn't, but I mean, it's something to do with how old this thing is. I mean, it's like, God, actually, it's got to be like 12 years old at this point.
The DS. Yeah.
And I got a lot of use because I got a 3DS late.
Pretty sure they said that the DS turns 20 this year, which is insane.
Yeah, the original model it was 2004, because that's when Diamond and Pearl came out. Which is crazy. Was it, or was that 06?
2006 actually for Diamond and Pearl.
Yeah.
I just did the video on it, so I better know what I'm talking about. But 2004 is when Emerald came out.
Which is, yeah. Oh, right before I would have shown my Tepig, it just crashed again.
No! What if that had been the one that was
what if that was it? Right, yeah, you never know though. You never know.
Oh, man.
So it's also like me not being able to check or forgetting to check the store the whole week because of whatever, and it's like that. It was probably it.
You know what would be like horribly cruel is if it showed you what was in your store for the days that you didn't check.
Yeah, I want to be able to. There's supposedly some online thing you can like set. It's like it's got an API that will actually tell you what your store would be, and you don't even have to put the game.
Huh.
I was thinking I wanted to do that remotely yesterday so that I could maybe like, hey, one of you guys can log into my account and buy it for me. But then
Right.
it's like, well, I don't know. I don't have enough time to figure out how this works. And I'm just like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to pretend like it definitely didn't show up one of those days, and we'll just move on. It'll be okay.
Back when I was regular on Valorant, I used to make Danny log in for me, check my store, and then do my battle pass while I was on vacation and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah, Danny got a lot of time on her hands. But I was, yeah, I know. Well, I remember I had to have, because of antivirus shit, it wouldn't let me buy stuff on Valorant. My store broke every time, and so I had to have Jadrick do it for me one time.
Yeah, that was funny.
Yeah. You fucked up.
Yep. I didn't want to say anything about it, but I did.
I know.
It's okay. You can only run so far. There we go. I don't know if you've like ever taken the time to like know what the mechanics are for how it works, but apparently every 9th step is when Mew holds still. So essentially, if you run in a straight line for 9 steps, you will run into him. But if it's like before 9 steps and there's a rock, it changes, and if it's a corner, it changes, and it's a whole silly thing. And there was like, oh, go ahead.
No, I was gonna say I've never actually ever attempted that, so I have no idea.
Gotcha. There was one guy who he was like breaking down the coding for it, and he made it so that you could see Mew at all times instead of just like it's every 3 steps you see its tail pop up, and he made it so that you could just see Mew completely every time, which is like, okay, well, that's kind of cool, I guess.
Yeah.
A little cheaty, exactly. But I think it was for the sake of deciphering like the pattern in the code of like what does what, but
sure.
Obviously I want to do it as intended.
Nice. I don't remember if these... See, Serena is one of those Pokemon that I really like its normal colors.
Danny was saying that too. Yeah. I actually much rather prefer it shiny. That lavender purple is just so nice.
Mm-hmm. I mean, it looks fine. I think that I mean, maybe if the yellow wasn't yellow and it was still white, maybe it would look a little bit better. I don't know. I mean, shiny's good. I feel like it had a really solid color scheme to begin with.
Right.
Anyway.
No, definitely. Is it any good in competitive?
I mean, you can probably make it work. It's not the most... I don't think it's very fast. It's got decent attack. I don't think it's really that great. I mean, drop kick is a good move, but it's like... it's like it's that weird... I think it might be the weird speed tier that's not good in Trick Room, but that's bad out of Trick Room.
Gotcha.
So it's just like... But I've always really liked it, and I had it on my last competitive team.
Yeah, I was thinking. I honestly right this second.
Yeah, 72. Yeah.
Oh, 72.
Yeah, so it's got 98 both defenses, but low HP. God awful special attack, which it doesn't need anyway.
Right.
Very mid speed, and then pretty decent attack at 120. So yeah, exactly as I thought. So it's just like they gave it a bad stat spread to not be useful enough in anything.
Right. Gotcha. That's unfortunate.
It is. They do that. They've done that with a bunch of Pokemon. Like, there's a bunch of starter Pokemon. I actually was watching Wolfie's video about the best and the worst starter Pokemon, and the stat spreads of a lot of different starters is like they're not very good competitively. Like, you can make use of basically anything in a playthrough, but in actual, like, competitive, it's like, yeah, I think this thing was like RU or NU or something like that, probably. It's not in
I heard a kitty cat.
the new games.
Yeah.
That's Rio. That's a little shithead. Come here, boy. Come here, you.
How old is he?
How old are you? You're not that old.
How old are you? That's something you would say.
Yep.
I think he's like 2, I think.
So like Raven's age.
About, yeah.
Yeah, he's a baby. Still a baby.
Mm-hmm.
Mister. Is his purring getting picked up? Because he's purring pretty loud.
Yeah, I don't think it is.
No.
That's him talking directly into the mic. He's just like, let me go!
I heard that.
Yep. Free me, father.
How many cats do you have, Caleb?
6.
Dang! That's my dream.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna have 6
Well-
cats one day, okay?
Okay.
At least.
I don't think I could have that many dogs, but cats, definitely.
2 dogs, 6 cats.
There you go.
3 dogs max.
I like how you just like, 3 dogs. Let's just make it a
Okay,
dozen.
3 dogs max, 8 cats max.
Okay. Well,
And we have to have a big house.
yeah, I was gonna say.
And make quite a bit of money, because...
Yeah.
and 5 children.
Yeah, it's gonna be a big house.
We're gonna need a living.
Okay, the pets thing, it's like, yeah, a lot of pets. That's fun.
Yep.
Fucking no with the kids. No.
5 kids
Not-
is a lot.
1 is a lot. I'm gonna be honest.
1 is a lot,
No,
but
I want 2 minimum.
I do actually agree on that.
2
I-
minimum. 5 maximum.
5 maximum, like, we'll have to see.
I think 3 and 4 are ideal.
Yeah.
Your face
That's
is so
no,
funny.
that's ridiculous. I ain't gonna lie.
No.
I'm just thinking about, like, our family.
Yeah.
How, like, they had 8.
There's
But my
8 of them,
family-
and then nobody gets along because everybody's exactly the same.
My family is exactly the opposite of that. Neither of my parents really have siblings. My mom has 1 sister, but my dad has no siblings.
Mhm.
So I don't really have many aunts and uncles and stuff.
Well, you do now.
Yeah. I've only met one of them.
That's true.
That's probably the best one to meet too. I guess aside from Nancy, but
That is who she met.
Yeah.
oh, I
Oh,
thought
no.
I thought you met Steve. I thought you
No,
I haven't met Steve yet.
we were supposed to meet up, but that hadn't happened yet.
Gotcha. Okay.
Just Nancy. I've met Nancy twice.
Yep.
Okay, well, then you probably did me the best one. Let's be honest. I mean, Steve's pretty good too.
I'd say so.
Everybody else is kind of hit or miss.
I would say Uncle Steve would be like the diplomatic representative
Exactly,
of his siblings.
Yes.
Annalene probably would be maybe a second one. Even though she doesn't like everyone else mostly, she gets
Yes.
along with other people.
Both of your parents and their siblings reminds me of like my grandma, my granny on my dad's side, her siblings and everything like that. It was just like that.
I
They had
see.
too many siblings and none of them got along.
Yep.
And there's drama all the time. I feel like when you get to a point where you have that many siblings, you never grow out of that like childish sibling thing that you have. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't have that with my siblings anymore. Like we did when we were kids, of course, but we get along now.
Right.
But I feel like when there's that many of you, maybe it's because all of them are stunted in their like attention that they get and stuff. I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. There's a lot of childish behaviors that are still apparent. I will say that.
Yep.
And something I know that my sister and I have grown out of, but
Yep.
they still exist with our, you know, other family members.
Yep. Families
Let's
are
copy.
interesting.
Yeah? What are you doing, little stinker? This little shit loves to bang my door into my shelves.
Nice.
And between that and that, because he kept doing that and knocking things down because he knows it bothers me. He wants to get my attention.
Oh, hello, Ribbon.
You're such a bird! Ah, what do you want, my boy? I'm busy.
My boy.
Hey, baby. He's a big old fluff ball.
Sounds like peanut.
He's not the biggest, but actually he and his sisters are pretty small relatively, even though Cayenne is fat as hell. She is round, like so unbelievably round. The other two are fine, and Zen is even skinny, but Kai is so fat.
How
And
big
then
is
Henny.
your biggest cat?
Well, Henny was the most recent rescue. He's bigger, like generally, like he's a big cat. He's a big guy, and he's also he came to us large. He lost some weight, and then now he's gained a decent amount of it back. But because he's at least he's eating better food now. But he's about as big as Bosco, which Jeddick will know, but he's much larger, like much more heavy set.
Gotcha. So is he like a 20-something pound kind of cat?
He probably could be. He's not that heavy right now.
Gotcha.
My parents have a cat named Peanut, and he is 22 pounds. And
That's
he is
ridiculous.
a little bit chubby, but he's also just enormous.
He's part Maine Coon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that also makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, Maine Coon.
He has
Maine
the
Coons are big.
the ear tufts a little bit still.
And he's got like
Nice.
these giant mitts of paws.
Yeah, and he has
Yes.
hair growing out of the bottom of his paws, like hair tufts
Yes.
on the bottom of his paws.
And like when he like smacks something, it sounds like he's punching something. It's like a boom.
Yep. That sounds about right.
He's a big love though. He gets spiky.
He gets annoyed very easily.
Yeah, he's a short
But
temper.
he loves attention, but he will get annoyed very easily.
It's very much so on his terms. And it's just
Yeah,
like, and once he's
it's
done,
his
he's
world.
done.
Yeah, that's the cat for you.
Yeah. There was one time, like, maybe 2 weeks ago or so, we were over at Danny's parents, and I was playing with one of the toys, and their other cat, Jelly, was doing just fine, you know, playing like as intended, and I could just tell that Peanut was getting like a little spiky, and like he was like, I don't want the toy, I want the hand, and I was just like, please sir, don't do it. Please sir, don't do it. Please sir, don't do it. I've said it 4 times, and then finally, bam! He gets his nail right into my thumb.
Yep.
And I'm just like, yep. Oh crap! I don't remember what number I was just at. Oh no!
Well, I can roll back.
Okay, let me know. This has happened a couple times in chat where I'll be talking and someone in the chat will have to remind me what number I was at.
You were 89. This is 90.
Thank you. That's what I was thinking, but I just wanted to make sure. 10 more.
The game. He's crashing. This is why I was doing it on the 3DS, but then 3DS
Right.
is the broken shoulder button, so it's harder to soft reset.
I'm fortunate that the DS Lite that I have still like functions, as far as I can tell, pretty much perfectly.
Dude, I fucking use the shit out of this. I played this so much.
Yeah.
Like, it makes sense why it's like breaking down.
Right.
It was a shelf piece for a long time because it just didn't work anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, what do you have a name for your Serena?
Actually, I'm not sure yet. I still need to transfer it up to home, and I was like thinking of a good one. I was thinking probably gonna go with some sort of anime character. I kind of have to think about one. I kind of like the one you were talking about. Paramore was kind of cool.
That's just a random name I gave. Like, I didn't have a name for it when I had it in the draft league, and I'm like, Paramore's a musician that I know. Fuck it, let's go with that. Even though I think she's just the singer. I don't know the singer's name.
Right, from
but
Paramore.
I don't. Yep. Yeah. Anyway, and so that was what it was, and then I don't know.
Haley. Something.
I actually don't know her name.
My God. I should know this.
I legit only know one song that Paramore has even done.
Which one is it?
Still Into You.
No, that's Evanescence.
That's Evanescence.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm clipping that. Clipping that.
That's a clip. That's
No!
a clip.
Yep.
No.
That's Evanescence.
No.
Nope, it's a clip.
No.
Too late.
I know where you sleep.
Yeah, you do, but
I
still.
prepare all of your food.
That's true, but still. What was the Paramore song you actually do know?
Still Into You.
Oh yeah, that's such a good song.
I should stop doing that one.
Yeah, I was gonna say I don't want to get a clamp.
Wow, this is very bright.
No, it is blindingly bright. Jeez. All right, 4 more.
Haley Williams, that's her name.
Oh, well, you got the first part right.
I knew it was. Pretty awesome.
Yep.
It was the year 1397.
Nope. It was the year 1398.
That's the year I was born.
1398? Wow. You look good for your age.
Thanks.
What's your secret? Probably can't tell me. Alright, $13.99. Question is, are we gonna get it on 1400? I guess we'll see.
No.
You don't think so?
3247.
Oh. 1400.
Let's go.
Alright, it's not shiny, unfortunately.
What? My chat keeps breaking.
Uh-oh. Alright, well, I am going to call it there. We just hit 1400, or just a little over an hour in. I know today was kind of not really a pre-scheduled one. There wasn't really an announcement very far in advance. So, I will be back tomorrow, and we will continue Shiny Hunting Mew. And I will see you guys in the next stream, and have a great one. Bye.
Bye.